Hello, my fellow Aldi addict. It's Jackie. It's another Monday, and I'm back at Aldi. It is spring break week, and we lost our power last night. It came back earlier today, so I feel behind. Not only are my kids home, but I had the power to deal with because, I wasn't going to load my fridge and my freezer if they weren't turned on. But all is well now, so I can finally get into the store. If you see this a little later than normal, that's why, but I am on spring break. We have some fun food things planned. I'm excited about that. My kids are getting involved. But in order to make it all happen, I have to get the groceries, so let's go. My son and I ran into a different Aldi this weekend where we did thankfully find granola bars. But he saw this and asked me to get it. I told him I'd get it this week at the grocery haul. Sweet and spicy Cajun trail mix. This is a family favorite. I just haven't bought it in a while. And he was excited, so I know he'll be very thrilled when I get home. And I almost guarantee he'll eat some of this within 10 minutes of me being home. $5.95. I was looking at the baked goods to see if there's anything on sale. I don't think we need that lemon loaf 50% off. And my husband just made muffins, so I'm not really sure anything here that we'd need, but might get raisin bread just for easy breakfast editions because my kids and my husband do love this. $2.45, and if they don't eat it, it can go right in the freezer. I am gonna get another loaf of Italian bread. Now, the date is 4/9, so that's about 10 days from now, but we're running low from the avocado toast and just eating it with pasta. $3.59. My kids do love this. Well, who am I kidding? We all love it. Although, this is the one I like the best. I still have some in the freezer, though. I'm the only one that eats it. $1.39 white bread. Again, this can be toast or grilled cheese. Just simple additions, simple lunch add-ons. Kel asked me to get him big oranges, so these navel oranges are $3.49 and they look pretty good. Mila has been asking me if raspberries are on sale yet, and I'll be honest, it kind of kills me to buy these, but she's been asking me for a long time. I know she'll enjoy them, but I told her I'm just getting one pack. $3.15. We are going to have lettuce a few meals this week as our vegetable. Of course, we need romaine hearts for that, $3.39. The kids really loved the fresh green beans. I just sauteed them I boil them and then I drain them, saute them with butter, garlic, salt, and pepper. And we're going to have that again, $1.79. I am going to get a couple different mangoes. I should have checked the price at Meyer on my app, but $1.05 seems pretty good, and these feel really nice, so I'll get 2 of these. My girls love mangoes. Elsie is making crepes this week, so I need eggs. They're $4.54 for the dozen, but each kid is in charge of one meal, and Elsie's making a breakfast meal with crepes. Crepes without whipped cream is unacceptable, especially to Elsie, so I'm going to get this whipped dairy topping, $2.99. And then I was looking, I've seen people post that their Aldi has like a Fairlife alternative milk that's the high protein, but I don't think we have that here, and I was kind of interested just to see. Oh, maybe this is it. 14 grams of protein in a 1 cup serving. Okay, yep, I want to try this and see if I can make an iced coffee that I really like out of it. I'm a little nervous, $4.39, but for protein, I feel like it could be a good try. We'll see. Okay, need more butter, $3.75. Lots of things use butter, and Mila wants to make cookies too. I love Aldi potatoes, such a great value. We have multiple potato meals. Not gonna get that bag though, nasty. I guess I'll give a little more care as I look at this. Don't need no stinky potatoes in my house. $3.99 for 10 pounds. Yikes, look at that lettuce too. I feel like my Aldi has really good produce most of the time, but sometimes, get a little nervous. Avocado toast. I'm hoping the girls will still eat it even if they're not waking up early. But when, you wake up at lunchtime, you may not be eating breakfast, I guess. I want some artichokes for salads. They're $2.29. It's so yummy. I didn't see carrots in their normal spot, but they're on the end cap right now. 2 pounds for $1.49. I just ran out, and I love to have carrots on hand. Such an easy side, whether fresh or in salads or to roast last minute. and they're such a good value. I don't know why, but I wrote pineapple next to potatoes on my grocery list, so I had to run back over here to get a good one, but Mila wants to cut one of these. $2.29 for a pineapple. My husband asked me to get the movie theater butter popcorn, $4.69 for 12 bags. And it's so funny, last week I ran all over the world looking at all the local Aldis looking for these. I couldn't find them until obviously the one I stopped looking at. I bought 19 boxes, but they have them again. So I'm gonna get a box just for our house because my kids are disappointed they were all for the track team, $1.75. I had to really dig, but brown sugar, cinnamon, Pop-Tarts, it's a flavor all my kids like, $1.92. I need a box of cornflakes to make cornflake potatoes, $2.19. Actually, Mila's making these. Now, I don't need juice boxes for the week, but my kids do want a juice, so I'm gonna get $2.09, just a gallon of juice. Now this looks new, iced carrot loaf cake, yummy. That sounds so yummy to me. $4.79. Nope, that's for the carrot cookie sandwiches, which I do love these too. But they have a cream cheese filling, so I'm the only one that would eat them. The loaves aren't priced, but I'm guessing it's pretty similar. They look delicious. Great for Easter, of course. The Aldi Finds aisle is looking a little bare, pretty picked over, which is why I started coming on Wednesdays. So if you like to see all the new Aldi Finds items, I've been trying to come really close to opening so we can get all the new stuff together. These were not out when I came last time. How cute. Crybabies. I would have loved to have bought these for my girls when they were little. But at 13 and 15, I just don't think they have the same appeal anymore. Maybe. I mean, I'm 37 and I want one, so. They also have these. I don't think the little bunny face helps at all. I think they're cuter without that, but they're $19.99, would be a great Easter decoration. These are new too, and they weren't out before. They're not priced, but carrot cake kettle corn and sweet vanilla kettle corn. Yummy. Oh my goodness, I don't think I'll be looking in that aisle right now. It is very picked over and holy stromboli. Last week I noticed these were new, or at least I had never noticed them. It's plain water that's flavored. It's not sparkling. I think that's what the still means. It's not sparkling. And I will not be buying again. I did not like it, but I love sparkling water, so it's hard for me to compare the two when I absolutely love sparkling water. We used up all of our oregano and paprika, so I'm gonna get one of each, 99 cents a piece. We are having spaghetti on Texas toast, and I'm gonna get, the roast, no, never mind. I'm gonna get tomato, basil, and garlic. I like this one, $1.65. And I think we have plenty of spaghetti, but just in case, we go through a lot of spaghetti. You guys have seen the pasta that my kids make pasta at night in, so more pasta is never a problem at my house. $1.89 for that. I'm actually gonna get 2 packs of this for lunches. Whenever I have this, 4 is only enough for one day, but if I get 2 packs, each kid can have it for 2 days, and then they can wrestle over the remaining 2. $3.60. Between me making popcorn chicken yesterday and my husband making muffins, we took almost all the flour, so I need more, $2.35. And Mila is making, I hope, some cookies this weekend, or this week. Yummy. I really would have loved to have found some red sticker chicken, but no such luck. Matt is making chicken this week. Oh, weird. It's all $5.51. Okay. Well, I'm going to get a pack that's $5.51, and he's going to make some chicken to go with gnocchi. I'm also making steak. Probably going to make it into steak bites because, well, we really like that. I'm just trying to see what steak I want. I think I'm probably going to get this Aya Brown steak, cut it into bite-sized pieces and air fry it, put it in a garlic butter sauce, and then we have the chimichurri. So this is $10.07. Now we don't eat a lot of pork, you guys know that, but they have these really yummy looking marinated tenderloins. They have like a lemon garlic, they have a mesquite barbecue. This is just boneless. They have a seasoned garlic and pepper pork loin. And this one's rosemary, looking pretty good, looking pretty festive. holiday hams, really nicely stocked, lots of prices. They vary between $1.99 a pound, $2.19, $3.95. And then we have some spring nuggets. Who doesn't want to munch on a duck-shaped chicken nugget? They have some sweet and spicy shrimp. Let's see here. Lots of different shrimp, lobster cakes, sweet and sour chicken here, beef lo mein over there, some checker fries. I actually wanted to look for fries. They're $4.77. I don't care about the name brand that much. We'll grab an Aldi one in a bit. But this is on actually my list, an easy lunch edition. So my kids do something like a mac and cheese or something like this, or a quesadilla, and then we have fresh fruits and vegetables to go with it. $6.29. Or leftovers. Leftovers are a great lunch option too. Lots of different pizzas. They sell the cauliflower stir fry here. Potatoes O'Brien. Oh, that would actually be probably good for Elsie's dinner. I don't know if she'd want to do that instead of homemade potatoes, so since she already knows what she wants to do, I'm not going to try to rock the boat. Still have the breakfast burritos. We loved our village pie, always do. No shock there, but it was absolutely delicious. And this sorbet looks like something my husband would absolutely love, so let's go over and see the price on that. Wow, these are $3.99 a piece, but I really do think my husband would be delighted if I bought him one of these. Let's see the flavors. They have lemon blueberry. I think he'd like that. Strawberry lemonade. And just pineapple. Oh, I thought that was just going to be lemon, so that did surprise me. I think I'm going to get kind of as a... I don't know. I think I'll get him. Just him, because I almost got one for everyone, but I don't know that the kids would like it. $4 worth. I think he'd really like this, a lemon blueberry, and I'll surprise him as a treat tonight. $3.99. I almost missed these. They have chocolate hazelnut stuffed pancakes. There are about 10 of them in there, or they have mini stuffed maple blueberry ones. $4 a piece. Cornflake potatoes, you have to have mild cheddar, $3.59. Yay, they still have some of these here. I'm gonna get some because I absolutely loved them when I bought them at the Super Bowl, and I'm just gonna make them for myself. $6.49 a pound, so this is $6.88. Okay, steak fries. We'll get these at $2.89 instead of the checker ones. So Kel's dinner is gonna be Texas toast with spaghetti served on top. He saw this from Mom's Spaghetti in Detroit, and I need 2 boxes at $2.29. Okay, I'm gonna go put these back actually, because as I'm thinking about the meals, I don't know when I would integrate this, and I really don't need it. So for the price, I think I'm gonna put it back. I do love them, but it doesn't really go with any meals on the meal plan, and I make them pretty good myself, homemade, so I could make them any other time I wanted. Another frequent flyer in our house, we love their waffles, $1.99, getting a box of those. And believe it or not, another family favorite, we all like peas, 97 cents. But while we're over here, they have these premium rose bushes. I don't see the price on them. Oh, here they are, $8.49. But they have lots of them. If you're a gardener, get to these bushes. So it looks like they have different colors, I'm guessing. Ooh, I like that one, White Lies. If I planted one, that would be it. Now, I'm on a no drinking break for the entire year, but I don't know if I've just never noticed these, but they have the frozen daiquiri drinks. They have a pina colada, strawberry daiquiri, lime margarita, and a tropical hurricane. They're $1.89 a piece, but I've just never seen them here. I need to get some lemon water, $3.99. I don't know what that sound was. Any guesses? If I find out, I'll let you know. It wasn't me knocking down cans though. We will be touring the Aldi Finds food area too, but they have a tea set that wasn't out earlier, $4.99. It's like a gift set, colorful eggs. I love these. I'll wait for Easter time though, so yummy. Okay, I think I am pretty set. Here is my entire cart. There are a bunch of empty bags kind of in the middle there, making it look bigger, but any guess on my total before we head to Meyer? Okay, there's my total, $128.94. Now let's head to Meyer. This should be a nice quick haul. Definitely only a basket, not a cart. I was hoping to get these mozzarella pearls at Aldi, but they don't always have them, and I thought they'd be good to add into our spaghetti meal or even on salads, and honestly they just sounded delicious to me. They're $4.69. Yummy. I'm also getting a broccoli crown, $1.49, so I'm going to get the biggest one I can, and I just want to keep this as a fresh veggie with meals, like lunches for kids, or I want to try it with the dill dressing I got from Trader Joe's with the carrots. Yummy. We still have very few strawberries from last week, but they are on sale again, 2 for $3, and we'll come back if we need more later in the week. But for now, I'm not going to put some in the fridge. My husband asked me to get Miller Lite. He put that on the list. I don't really know what size or if he wants a can or a bottle, but basically I'm going to go off of what would be easiest for me to carry since I didn't get a cart. I feel like these 16-ounce pints for $13.99 looks like a pretty good deal, so I think I'll do that. And it looks like maybe there is some sort of a rebate. And to round out my kids' favorite easy meal, this is not only vegetarian, but it's spicy, and they all love it. $1.19 a piece. I'll get 6 of them. They also have chicken and extra spicy. Okay, on my way to Health and Beauty, I was sucked into the Aldi Easter area. Look at this. Look how cute these are. I'm not buying any of them, but they're so adorable. They're little squishmallow keychains. They're like the Aldi ones, but they're irresistibly cute. I guess they are not irresistible because I am resisting, but they're so adorable. So much cute stuff over here. Let me know, are you dyeing eggs this year? I honestly don't know if we will, just with how expensive they are, and we don't eat boiled eggs. I did see people were saying they were going to dye regular eggs and just use them. I could see us trying that. My kids are older. Unfortunately, this is not on sale, but it lasts me a long time, and I really do like to have this in my hair. It's a leave-in conditioner from John Frieda, $9.49. I'm going to scan it and see if I have an M-Perks coupon, but probably not, but I do like it. Okay, so I had no M-Perks, but here's what I have. Hopefully I don't find anything else on my way, but any guess on the total before we go home and see the meal plan? My total at Meyer was $42.89, but I do have a $5 rebate for the beer, so that'll be nice. And I was actually super grateful. These stores were full of moms with their kids because it's spring break around here. And it made me really grateful that even though I don't get to buy the cute little dolls anymore or that kind of stuff, I can leave my kids home because I have 2 teenagers and they can be safe. So I was really grateful that I didn't have to shop with 3 kids like I've done on other spring breaks. It made it a lot more peaceful for me, even if the stores were busy. But let's see the meal plan. Okay, so I didn't even have the bags unpacked or out of the car, and what did you want?
This.
I told you guys, he was excited. He was a little disappointed when I wouldn't buy it the same day, but I like to save things for the haul.
Let's go to the meal plan.
Thanks, bud. So Monday tonight, my daughter Mila is making cornflake potatoes. One thing I challenged each kid was to think of a meal that they would like to make this week or help make, and she picked cornflake potatoes, and I put it on Monday because last night I made a bunch of popcorn chicken, and we can have the chicken with the cornflake potatoes. Everyone in the family loves cornflake potatoes except for me, which works well because I'm just going to do a down day today with fasting, and there'll be cornflake potatoes, and then we already have the leftover popcorn chicken, which turned out really great. Tuesday is my son's day. He picked Mom's Spaghetti. Now this is inspired by M&M's restaurant right next to Comerica Park in Detroit, and we ate there last year before we went to a Detroit Tigers baseball game. But they serve spaghetti on top of Texas toast, and he absolutely loved it. So we're gonna have a bunch of the Texas toast. We're gonna make spaghetti, and we're gonna make little spaghetti boats essentially on top of the spaghetti or on top of the Texas toast. I also have mini meatballs in the freezer that I'm gonna use. I'll probably be the only one that eats them, but who cares? I'm looking forward to it. Wednesday, we are going to Dave & Buster's out of town. We don't really have big spring break plans, so going out of town, Dave & Buster's is like gonna be the little fun thing that we do, and I don't know what dinner's gonna entail, but it's not gonna be here. Thursday, Thursday, my husband has. Thursday is the only day my husband took off, and because we're going to be out late at Dave & Buster's, he's staying home Thursday, and he's going to make a pan-fried chicken. We don't really have a recipe for this, but he just really seasons it pretty heavily and then fries it in a pan, and it gets nice and crispy on the outside. And then we're going to make the cacio e pepe gnocchi from Trader Joe's. We really liked the tomato one last week, so I'm excited to try this one as well. Friday, we're going to have a movie night. We'll have pizza, salads. Oh, by the way, Kel wants salad with his mom's spaghetti too. But we're going to have pizza, salads. The pizza's going to be carry-out, and then we're going to have a movie night. And this is another fun thing we're doing for spring break is we're going to Horrocks. You guys have seen my Horrocks hauls in the past where everyone can pick out a sweet and a salty and a drink, and then we have a movie night afterwards. We're going to do that. So we'll have pizza, snacks. It'll be a lot of fun. But we haven't done Horrocks yet, so Friday we're going to do it, or if we have to wait till Saturday so that we can go to Horrocks, we'll see what works better. But Saturday, Elsie is going to make crepes. Now, this is the dinner that she picked, and she's going to make baked breakfast potatoes. And then I have strawberries, and then I have some strawberries from last week, as well as frozen rhubarb. We're going to have a strawberry rhubarb sauce, and that'll be a delightful meal. Elsie really enjoys making crepes, and it's kind of her specialty, so I was excited for her to pick that. And then finally, on Sunday, I'm going to make steak, mashed potatoes, peas, and I'm going to put chimichurri from Trader Joe's last week on top of the steak. I've been really looking forward to it, and that's exactly why we are having steak for this meal plan. If you want to see a previous Horrocks haul, you can check out this video right here where we went and we bought the different snacks. We really enjoy seeing what they have. Everything changes regularly. They have lots of fun sweets, salties. They have a giant produce section, bulk seasonings. I really need to go there by myself sometime, but every time I go with kids, I can't peruse as much. But you can check out that video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Donna, ciao.